It's actually not a song, it's the Quran. It's someone reciting the Quran. And that's why it's important to respect and understand all. But what I said to him is that maybe that's why I was feeling it, because it's words from God. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, we're here, we're live, we're taking it in. And we respect all. I think it's important to keep echoing that message, is to respect all people's beliefs and respect all people's religions, because as I said, we are all one under God. We are all one under God. That's what I believe anyway, and I want you to respect my point of view as well.
Back in training, have a look there on screen. That is the footage right there. It shows Anthony Joshua hitting the pads. It shows him doing some exercises on the TRX straps. It shows him on a spin bike. And he has the caption stating mental strength therapy. Well, it certainly is that. God, I mean...
The heavyweight landscape has shifted once again as Anthony Joshua returns to training after a frightening car accident. Calm and focused, he credits listening to the Quran for keeping him steady and protected. Now, it's back to business, his sights set on the next fight and redemption firmly in focus. I genuinely believe this is why
exercise like that, or exercise of any kind, is just, it's essential. But it is interesting that Joshua is now bloated, that he bloated to his Snapchat. I think someone in the Element group, Hatman's Element group, was sharing a screenshot of AJ reading the book, and I can't remember the actual caption of it, but it was AJ reading, obviously. And was it like, I can't remember the actual caption, but that paired with the footage of this. Now it has to be said, right, although this footage was uploaded by AJ to his own Snapchat, and I do believe it is his Snapchat, because some of the things he posts, you can just, I don't to worry about, but you know what I mean, you can just tell with some of them, like that's AJ, that's from his phone. It's not like an Instagram where you don't know, or an X where you don't know, is it him, is it his PR team or something like that. Now with
why Anthony Joshua has returned so quickly, this is personal. He's no longer fighting for titles or numbers, but for something much deeper. And in my view, he goes straight back and face Tyson Fury next. If that fight happens, I believe he would give every penny to the families affected, which speaks volumes about the kind of man he is. Anthony Joshua has handled this pain with strength and discipline, using it to refocus rather than unravel. That's the difference for me. Emotional pressure breaks some fighters, but it sharpens Joshua. While Tyson Fury feeds on chaos, Joshua channels emotion into preparation, purpose, and resolve. Johnny Nelson is speaking about how quickly life can change and how boxing rivalries fade when real tragedy strikes. And that perspective makes me see Anthony Joshua.
When you've got people around you and you're close to your people and you think a lot of them, it's going to have a big effect. So it's going to be an emotional wrecking ball ride for him for quite a while. It will be. It's the loss. The loss is, you can't put a word on it. It's that deep of a loss.
His return in a different light. He's come back calmer, wiser, and more grounded, and that level of awareness creates a dangerous fighter. While Tyson Fury thrives on noise and mind games, Anthony Joshua is moving forward with clarity, focus, and purpose. Carl Frock suggests that Fury avoiding Anthony Joshua wouldn't surprise some purists, but I see it differently. Joshua has faced real adversity, been knocked down, and come back stronger every time. While Fury leans on mind games and theatrics.
In Nigeria, it's just sad. It just makes you realise how valuable life is and how things can change in a heartbeat. So when we talk about fights and we talk about beefs and these things are just nothing when it comes to real life and losing a life. So it was a sad thing to hear, a sad thing to see. God knows how it'll affect those that saw it mentally, emotionally. But you've got to think about these two men who were somebody's child, someone's brother, and that's what you've got to think about. Those people that have lost their lives.
Joshua quietly builds skill, discipline, and mental strength. He's focused, prepared, and capable of handling pressures that Fury can only talk about, and that resilience gives Joshua a clear edge. making him the real threat in the ring. Carl Froch suggests that Fury avoiding Anthony Joshua wouldn't surprise some purists, but I see it differently. Joshua has faced real adversity, been knocked down, and come back stronger every time. While Fury leans on mind games and theatrics, Joshua quietly builds skill, discipline, and mental strength. He's focused, prepared, and capable of handling pressures that Fury can only talk about. And that resilience gives
Anthony Joshua, that would be the one that people want to see. That was probably still Phil Wembley, but as a boxing purist and as a lover of the sport, am I that bothered if Tyson Fury never steps in the ring with Anthony Joshua? I'll be honest, no. AJ's been flat.
To a clear edge, making him the real threat in the ring. Johnny Nelson says Anthony Joshua is technically superior, and I completely agree. Fury may have size and reach, but Joshua's fundamentals are near flawless. His footwork, combinations, and control of distance are far superior to Fury's unpredictable style. Fury can frustrate some fighters, but Joshua reads a fight and adapts instantly, staying calm under pressure through his mental toughness and focus. By combining elite skill with real power in a way Fury can't replicate, Joshua would be in control of the fight.
It's been a phenomenal career. He's not just going to slip away into the sunset, I don't think. So I think if that fight, which I think is very much still there to be made this year, has got to be the favourite.
From start to finish, Tyson Fury admits he's chasing the fight more for ego than strategy, focus on being seen and proving himself. Anthony Joshua, by contrast, has returned with clear purpose and focus, training quietly and methodically to sharpen every aspect of his game. While Fury leans on hype and theatrics, Joshua relies on preparation, discipline, and mental clarity. His calm mindset and experience make him far more dangerous in the ring. Fury may talk, but Joshua acts, and that's why he holds the real advantage. Tony Bellew points out the tension between timing and opportunity. And from my perspective, Anthony Joshua,
to me, is so close and it's so subjective. And that's what I said. I think in regards to saying, I'm technically better, I don't think Spencer meant that Anthony Joshua is technically a better boxer than Tyson Fury, because
Joshua is the kind of fighter who doesn't chase fights for ego or hype. He chooses his battles strategically and with purpose. Even after a tough camp or fight, Joshua returns to training with focus and intensity, mentally preparing for whoever comes next while fully understanding the stakes of Fury matchup. Unlike Tyson Fury, who talks endlessly about wanting fights, Joshua moves quietly and efficiently, making him a fighter with the unmistakable edge. Spencer Brown offers insight into the real logistics behind the next big fight, and what stands out is that Anthony Joshua is clearly positioned as a priority, which is
because I need that Joshua fight. We have been trying to make that fight for years, right?
Why do you need that fight?
Because it's the fight that people want to see. It's the fight that I want to see.
Exactly where he belongs. His return is strategic, and his focus is fully on being ready for the toughest challenge possible. Fury may talk about wanting fights, but Joshua's disciplined preparation ensures that when the bout happens, he will dominate. That organizers see him as the essential opponent only reinforces his value and legitimacy in the heavyweight division. Johnny Nelson emphasizes that Anthony Joshua has already shown he can finish fights with precision and composure, proving he possesses not just raw power but tactical intelligence as well. Fury relies on confusing opponents and leveraging his size, but Joshua studies, adapts.
It's one that right now, I mean, he's just coming off a hard camp, a hard fight, and does he need it right now immediately when Tyson Fury says so? Probably not, but can he afford to knock back the opportunity? Probably not as well. So it's tough, really. I'm not so sure it actually does happen, and I'm not so sure it's someone, once again, boy who cried wolf.
And knows how to exploit openings without making mistakes under pressure. While fans may overestimate Fury's ability to intimidate, Joshua has consistently executed flawlessly in high-stakes situations. His return stands as a clear statement of readiness and skill that Fury simply cannot match. Johnny Nelson talks about Fury's mental tactics, but against Anthony Joshua, they fall flat. Joshua possesses a calm and focus to shrug off the mind games Fury uses on opponents. He has faced adversity both in and out of the ring, from personal challenges to the pressures of being a world champion. While Fury leans on psychological intimidation,
championship rounds, 10, 11, 12, it was scrappy, it was messy, and it was just kind of like winning the argument. But when you watch it and score it, gloves are hitting you. It was just busy, wasn't it? It was busy. But did you feel it was slipping away from you at the end? Or did you feel you was doing enough?
No, I felt like I'd done it. I felt like I was up before the bell had gone. 30 seconds. I only needed 30 seconds rest. I was up off my stool.
Joshua's experience and mental strength make him impervious. He approaches every fight with strategy and clarity, making him far more dangerous than a fighter who relies on tricks and theatrics to gain an edge. Johnny Nelson talks about Fury's mental tactics, but against Anthony Joshua, they fall flat. Joshua possesses a calm and focus to shrug off the mind games Fury uses on opponents. He has faced adversity both in and out of the ring, from personal challenges to the pressures of being a world champion. While Fury leans on psychological intimidation, Joshua's experience and mental strength make him impervious. He approaches every fight with strategy and clarity, making him far more dangerous than a fighter who relies on...
Why? Because Tyson Fury is a fighting man. So I know Dylan White is nightmares to everybody. You never know. Right now, people are thinking, yes, I know how to take that boy out. It's the same shot Anthony Joshua took him out with, and Pulev took him out, Povetkin took him out with. But I just think, fight-wise, I'd lean towards Anthony Joshua.
On tricks and theatrics to gain an edge. Duke McKenzie talked about power and readiness, but I see it differently. Anthony Joshua has faced setbacks and come back stronger every time. His power is immense, and his ability to adapt in the ring is often underestimated. Fury may be clever, but cleverness without discipline counts for little against a fighter like Joshua, who blends technique, strength, and mental focus. Even if Fury tries to strike early, Joshua's patience and ring IQ allow him to control the pace and exploit openings. His mental resilience gives him an edge Fury cannot match, and Joshua's history of overcoming adversity proves he peaks at the right moments, while Fury offers
whatsoever. And you saw, and that is part of Tyson Fury's armory when he has a fight. He's got to be able to get into the head of an opponent. He'll either be your enemy or your foe.
Relies more on talk than consistent execution. Tyson Fury talks about destiny and legacy, but to me, it comes across as typical bravado, focused more on narrative and preparation. Anthony Joshua, by contrast, trains silently with intensity, focus, and a plan for every scenario. Fury may boast about being the best, but Joshua has proven time and again that he executes when it matters. Fury's size and words cannot intimidate a fighter who has faced real adversity and rebuilt his career stronger than ever. Joshua's combination of mental toughness, skill, and purpose makes him far more dangerous. And when the fight comes, Fury's destiny will be tested against Joshua's preparation and execution, making Joshua the true...
different for me than it is for any champion. He's a challenger, huh? Yeah, but he can't sell out. This is the first time he's headlining a show. I'm here, I'm the champion. I told you, I'm the landlord. I'm collecting rent.
Tony Bellew acknowledges Anthony Joshua's dominance, and I completely agree. Joshua's last performance showed just how complete and composed he is as a fighter, able to break through pressure and impose his style on anyone in the heavyweight division. Fury may rely on tricks, movement, and size to control fights, but Joshua reads his opponents, adapts instantly, and delivers devastating power with precision. Fury has never faced a fighter with Joshua's combination of...
AJ's got a lot of power still. His punch resistance may be shot to pieces, but Fury's not too far behind him, I don't think. They're both ready to go. So it's a question of who lands first. And Fury's always been quite smart, quite clever in terms of his boxing sort of prowess and ability. So you would expect Fury to maybe nick it.
Patience, skill, and raw strength. Joshua's ability to dominate someone like Daniel Dubois proves he has the timing, intelligence, and power to challenge Fury as well. His return shows he has learned from every fight and is now a fully prepared, truly dangerous force in the ring. Johnny Nelson highlights Fury's psychological tactics, but Anthony Joshua is completely impervious to them. Having faced knockdowns, adversity, and pressure on the biggest stages, Joshua has consistently...
undefeated. He's a champion, I'm a champion, and it's going to be one of the fights for the ages. You know, someone told me the other day, it's been 24 years since we had a last undisputed world heavyweight champion. Now, we know that both Klitschko's was champions for around about 10 years, so there's been another 14 years where all the heavyweights couldn't do it. So we've been chosen, and I believe we're both destined to be here and to be in this big fight in Saudi Arabia, the Ring of Fire. And there's only one winner, and I'm destined to become the undisputed champion. I'm more than
come back stronger. Fury may attempt to manipulate opponents with mind games, but Joshua focuses on preparation, execution, and strategy. His calmness under pressure and sharp ring intelligence make him immune